Welcome back to Alpha Centauri. It's been a little while. A little rusty. Apparently we're at 2278. I'm not rusty. Not rusty at all. I'm just saying things. Ah, Yang. My tiny ally. He really needs to make some colony pods on boats, and computers are really bad at that, though.
Production complete.
Of course, having said that, I've only done one of them either. Somebody killed some mind worms. Blah, 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 blah. More drone rights. What the hell? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, okay. What the hell has happened to you? No, wait. No. Hold on. Where? Huh. Seriously, what happened? I don't know. I've never had this happen before. Okay, so here's what's going on. Every turn, they're growing. This guy's already up to the max growth limit. Like, he can't grow anymore. That has never happened before. Something weird is going on. And I suspect it might have something to do with the fact that this is a really old game, and so it's either kind of buggy at the moment for some reason, or it's interacting funky with the operating system or with the computer. I don't know. I'm probably just making stuff up. There's probably a legitimate reason why it's growing so fast. There is a condition called population boom, but I don't really understand it because it's never been well defined. So I don't know what's going on here and as to why this guy has been growing every turn.
Terraform complete.
Is anyone else doing that? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's growing, but he hasn't been growing every turn. I've been keeping him stagnant. I think I've been keeping most of these things stagnant because of that explosive growth problem. This is ridiculous. He just grew up. Actually, I don't even know if he's been growing every turn. Maybe he just grew a bunch last turn. Okay, well, what we're gonna have to do is get rid of an odd number because we have 1 there. So, there. That'll work. And that way we're stagnant. That's actually a better square to have than that one anyways. Also, what's that mean about... I'm trying to think what I'm going to have to do about formers. And I think the answer is I'm going to just place... If I build a couple more farms... No, if I build 1 more farm, I could get rid of a couple of these. Yeah, okay. If I build a farm like here or here, this would be a better spot. If I build a farm here and a solar collector, and then just start putting solar collectors everywhere else, that's probably all the farmers can do around here. What's this guy? Okay, he's waiting. I'll have to try and remember that. How about you? What are you doing? I don't know. You're not exploding growth. Let's just build a bunch of those. Also, I have somebody waiting in the back. What happens if I do that and then do that? Huh. I don't trust that. It's working, but I don't trust it. Oh, it doesn't have a hab complex anyways. There. And... there. That works. We'll see how that goes. Anyone else doing weird things? You're doing fine. You're non-stagnant growth, and that's fine with me. Alright, let's finish up with this fungus removal. Missile infantry. We're waiting on the transport foil to get built. How are you doing with growth? You're growing in 23 turns. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that fancy? Fancy pantsy. I don't know, he seems to be doing okay. I'm just gonna let you wait. 5 turns. Nice. Alright. Well, put you right there. We're gonna wait for next turn. Artillery, missile artillery coming down. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have a second stage. Oh, I don't have a great staging spot for it. Okay. I was wondering if I should have a second staging spot, but I don't have one. That doesn't exist. Road. That's what you're doing. You are a road builder, and you're building road to the Esterlands, which is... Oh, wow. Yeah, I have everything. Oh, that happened last time, didn't it? Whatever. Yes, Esterlands, that's a word I've invented, but I didn't really invent it. I only stole it from Final Fantasy XII. What are you doing? Do you have lots of people? You do have lots of people. Could we risk growing you? See, at this point in the game, if we grow people, they turn into drones. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Doesn't seem like one. I could try putting some mining out, but I have a feeling that might just cause eco damage. Yeah. And that starts us growing again. What are we getting from fungus? Aw, we're only getting 1. No. Well, the growth isn't a problem as long as it can be managed. So if we grow and then put a guy down here, and then grow and then put a guy down here, and so on and so forth, until we get to 14, it should be okay. I want to finish building farms there. Awesome. Oh, that's right, we're building roads. Transport foil! Yay! Go over there. You're waiting. Aha! And, there was nobody up there, was there? You have to move these guys manually because they stop every time they see a unit if they go automatically. And that's no good. However, we can pass through allied squares, so I can pass through his square. Morgan up here is not allied, so I can't pass through his square. If I try, it thinks I'm attacking. Well, not up there.
Turn complete.
Okay, no, our turn is not complete. We have base management to do. You're growing at a slow pace, which is... I'm not sure if I'm okay with that or not. I think I'd rather you grow at a slightly faster pace, like that. Here. So the idea is when he grows to size 8, then he'll only go down to 2 nutrients being added, which is fine, because that's still growth. He'll put a new person out on the board somewhere, which is going to affect the growth, but I can take that new person and stick it in here. So that'll be good. Sparta. I want to do the same thing here, but Sparta, look at it. It's actually pretty underdeveloped. I don't know if I could do that here. Also, I'd lose the labs. Okay, so we're growing. 111, 312. We'll put you there. That'll be a good idea. And now I'm going to check on all of these size 7 bases next turn. I'm going to check on all of them and see what's happened to them. This guy has farms everywhere, and there's nothing I can do about it. He's growing, so let's find out what happens. 4, 6. Ah, finally, we talked to this guy. I don't know why I never contacted him. I just got lazy. Well met. Blah, 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 blah. Skillful investment and planning. His might as wanting. Meh. So here we go. If we hit profile, does this do what I think it does? Yes! Okay, there we go. Remember, last time or 2 times ago, one of those videos when the one where we got elected, and I said that there was a bug in the game that didn't let you see the intelligence files. Since we have intelligence files, we have infiltration on these guys, because we're the governors, we should be able to see these. And this is how you do it. You have to contact them and hit profile down there, and you can see your diplomatic status, moods, personality, blah, 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 blah. So if this is like, if you're very confused as to why they're always yelling at you, maybe, here you can see what they like. Do this and they'll like you. Your headquarters. Aha, now we know why we're never ahead in wealth. We know that he's ahead in wealth, and we know how much he has. He has like 883. Eventually we could get up there, but he's probably getting it better than we are because free market economics gives you lots of money. He's researching planetary economics. Interesting. Very interesting. We can see his tech, and we can see his bases. He has 5 bases, none of which are at size 7. Nice. He has a truce with Miriam and Lau and me, just because he hasn't talked with us yet, and treaty with Yang and Zakharov. I don't think he's got anything that we don't have. Industrial automation? I don't know. I think we already got all of those. Yes, let's go on. You find his minions a bit creepy. Well, so he doesn't really have anything, but he wants air power in exchange for a map of Peacekeeper territory. It's tempting, if only because that way I could be all like, where do you live? And I would be, well, it's tempting mostly because that way I could find Miriam, but I don't want to give up air power. I'm going to have to say no to this one. I'll give you synthetic fossil fuels. You can research air power on yourself. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. No, you still don't get it. He really wants air power, and so he's trying whatever he can to get it, and he doesn't. No, you're not. So he's just like, oh, well, want to be friends? And I'm like, sure, let's be friends. I like this one. All of the profit would find its way into your pocket. No, let's be friends. Yay, treaty. We have a treaty of friendship, and he's also being angry at us because we don't have his special thing. Your planned economy is wrong-headed and inefficient. Stifles the just and proper flow of capital. He's now a Muppet. No, we're done.
Production is complete.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Run riots are ended. People built things. Great. Okay. Let's go down. And this rover's like, I could have explored if you let me. La la la, building roads, la la la. Building to roads, building to roads, building to roads. Do 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 do. We're gonna build like one mine. We need to get some fungus up here so we can get a farm. Forests are great, but farms are what you really need if you're hungry. I think you're building a forest or something. Missile rover, you're going to go to the staging grounds. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have a transport foil. Yay! Here's what we can do with it. Man, we really need to upgrade. Here's what we can do with it. Push L to load him on. L. And now he's loaded. And now if we move down, we'll wait here a moment because...
Terraform complete.
Yeah, we need to do that. And somebody did grow. He grew. Even they did grow. Worries me. Worries me greatly, I'll say. Anyways, what did I want to do here? Oh, I wanted to build a farm here because then I could have gotten rid of some people over there. And solar collectors, that's right. Got to remember what I'm doing. Forests. Right, I'm sending this guy up to explore. Oh! Bunch of sea kelp. As opposed to land kelp? Oh. Oh, you're building fast. Suspiciously fast. Look at that. Go ahead and get on the boat. Oh my goodness. Oh, the boat's full.
Execute order.
You'll just have to wait. Ha 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 ha. Alright. You're gonna build a road. Where should we do this? I guess we can start by building a road over here. Farm. We've got some energy going on there. Let's build some more energy. And now you have to move back here or else you'll die.
Turret complete.
I like how we can hide in spaces even though he doesn't have air power. Crap!
Observe the razor beak as it tends so carefully to the fungal blooms. Just the right bit from the yellow, then a swatch from the pink. Follow the glow mites as they gather and organize the fallen spores. What higher order guides their work? Mark my words, someone or something is managing the ecology of this planet. Lady Deirdre Sky, Planet Dreams.
As opposed to nowadays, when nature just kind of happens on its own. Hey, we can build roads and fungus squares. We get green. We are supposed to get an extra fungus mineral or something. We can build biology labs, finally. The Empath Guild Secret Project. And we get mindworms. Here's the funky text. This is just, yay, now we get to start being nice toward the environment. Yay. Yes, commence social engineering, please. This inefficiency is driving me crazy. Even though we do get the industry, this is going to hurt our industry. You know what? Maybe this is like the growth issue. Maybe that's what it is. 40% growth rate. This ought to hurt. This is going to hurt hugely, but watch what happens. This is going to go down to 0. Normal growth rate. Okay. So that might be why we were in like population boom or something, was because of the growth rate. But our economy is going to go up. I'm good with that. And ecological harmony, mindworm capture plus 50%. Yay! And we're like, it's so hard to build things though. So here's what, like our current build right now is money and mindworms. Who cares about building things? Something like that. Give or take a little. I don't know. It's something like that. It's a shame, but oh well. Also, once we have that, we can finally make the switch over here. Because this is going to make it'll keep our economy the same. So we keep the same 0. We get lots of support, We get extra police, which would be amazing. Our growth rate actually becomes negative because we're not getting the +2 growth there. I mean, that's not to say that we die off, but yeah. Anyways, I'm fine with that. We've been having some weird issues with growth anyways, so yeah. Oh no! Don't you wish like we could just be like, hey, we're tired of being a democracy. Let's just switch to a police state. How much is it going to cost us? $20. Bum 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 bum. Plot. Reporting, Colonel! The young functionary stands stiffly at attention. Born in the early years of planetfall, she belongs to a generation which knows Earth only as a distant legend. Voki, I have a special assignment for you, you say, fixing her with an intense stare. These samples must be taken to Dr. Bonaventura at Halls of Discipline. See to it personally. You hand her a lead-lined security case. The cryopack inside contains the stuff of nightmares. Mindworm specimens. Viable specimens. Captured and preserved at the cost of untold lives. Bonaventura's team has studied the recent mindworm upsurge and claims that the worm boils act as a sort of regulator for planet's ecology. Human settlement is disrupting the native ecosystem, and the mindworms are swarming like a kind of ecological antibody. Bonaventura has also reached an even more ominous conclusion. With modern biology lab facilities, mindworms could be bred in captivity and used as horrifying weapons against other human factions. At once, Colonel, Voki says, stepping backwards into the accessway. Efficient, competent, and far better disciplined than the youths of the 21st century Earth you left behind, Voki has grown up in a world fraught with very real dangers. Terrifying dangers once the exclusive province of the same manner of legends and tales to which Earth itself is now consigned. We can now build mindworms, and we have a character. The first mindworms we build will be Voki's mindworms. Not that that gives them any mechanical benefits, but there are other benefits that go along with it. Anyways, things to do next. There's this guy, knowledge and the planetary data links. That's important. I really want this guy because of cruisers. That's an upgrade to the things we have now. And then we're probably going to want the... There's so many things. Let's do Doctrine Initiative.
Production complete.
Okay. So... You have not found any signs of Miriam yet. Disturbulating. Alright, well you are going to... Wait, don't I have another... one of these somewhere? Oh, it's probably like moving automatically. Oh, hey, apparently Morgan's trade was good because it's all like we have a world map now. All right. Miriam is not on this world map, but Lal is actually pretty big for a tiny guy. He's actually got that going. He's lots of fungus, lots of kelp, I should say, lots of resources. He just hasn't expanded much. Still, that's a lot. We have Morgan up here on his own tiny little island. Oh, look at them. Isn't that precious? Over here, we've got the university, of course, on its tiny little island. We don't know where Miriam is. I don't know. She's probably in here or something. No idea. Well, where do I want to send this guy? I'm going to start by sending him up this way. And you're going to wait. And you're going to wait.
Terraform complete.
And you are Halls of Discipline. Aha! So we're not that negative growth rate, which means like we can actually start growing again, and I can stop worrying about putting people on farms. It slows things down a little bit, which is cool by me. Fine by me, cool, etc. It's good. We need... Why are you building missile rovers? Probably because I told you to build missile rovers. However, I don't want you to do that anymore. I want you to continue building transport foils, because we need those. Alright. Hey, look at that! We get all of our minerals, because we're getting to support 4 or up to base size for free, and our base size is 9. So that's a lot. That is good. I like that. We are also, however, going to take one of these guys and do that. Yeah, growth in 29 turns, but it gives us an extra thing there, so that'll be good. Okie dokie. Gotta come back to that later. Remind me to do that. Alright. Building some forests. This is like an experimental forest guy. I'm just gonna build forests all over the place and see what happens. You are building roads. Oh my goodness, you finally got yourself a person. Aren't you precious? Forest. And you have to come back here or else you're gonna die. You are busy building roads.
Mine recovered.
Money! Haha.
Complete.
Okay, this is our last turn because of video length. I'm going to take a look and make sure. Looks like the growth rate problem has stopped, which is excellent. I'm very glad to see that. We're probably going to want to put another police person in here to watch out for some of these. As it is, I can't put anyone down here. I don't need to put anyone down here anyways, but I could turn these people into something else, into librarians, if I remember to do that. Let's check down here. You're doing, we put another guy there, so you're doing fine. Oh, we never took you off stagnant. You have grown, when you hit 9, I think when you hit 9 we'll put someone down there. But we won't do that for a while. Man, I guess I just never played on a 40% growth rate before, and I didn't realize what that was doing. It's a little, yeah, it's a little much. Okay, so, there we go. Still no word from Miriam. I have one option left, and that is to try and talk with Zakharov and see if I can get a world map out of him. I'm not sure that'll be any good. But we'll try that next time, because, like I said, video length. So, until next time, folks, don't catch on fire.